about Michael Douglas, right? So Michael Douglas got the throat cancer. He beat it.
What are you saying?
Michael Douglas was being interviewed by a London newspaper, and he said the reason he got it, he was like, hey, you regret all the drinking and smoking you did? And he said, no, because I got it because from the HPV virus, right, which is the human papillomavirus, which, right, which the H stands for human, right? It doesn't stand for female. That's where the females get the cancer down there in their lady parts from it, right? But men...
All of a sudden, Dr. Dore.
Turns out...
Dr. Dore, men carry HPV often and it goes undiagnosed.
Well, this is what we're finding out now because of Michael Douglas.
You're finding out.
I'm finding this out now, and that more cancer is caused in males through the HPV than females. That's why I heard that on the news yesterday.
And that men can give it to women unknowingly because they don't necessarily show symptoms. So men can have HPV and not be aware of it, and then pass it.
79 million Americans have HPV, okay? So that's almost everyone who's having sex age has it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody's got it. What are we going to do?
But that's the problem. You don't even know you have it. I'm saying that it's an issue.
How are we going to lick this HPV problem? So Michael Douglas said this stuff. So Erin Burnett was covering it. Here's how Erin Burnett introduced the story. She teased it a couple times. Here's how she introduced it. You tell me what you think.
And then did he or didn't he? Actor Michael Douglas causes a stir for the reason that he says he got throat cancer.
She seemed a little upset. Well, guess who's going to bed without any dinner? It's Mr. Vagina Licker. I'll tell you that.
I feel bad that she has to report on this.
That she has to report on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel bad that anything Erin Burnett has to do.
Me neither. And first of all, it's a real story, and as we just figured out, it's important that we get this information out about the HPV, just like with Angelina Jolie and her problems. This is the same kind of just as important, I think.
Yeah, and I love.
Can we watch it one more
time?
time?
Wait a minute.
Go to the next clip. Let's watch the next clip real quick.
For the reason that he says he got throat cancer.
Okay. You don't think that's hard for a female reporter to have to be taken seriously? Why talking about Michael Douglas and whether he got throat cancer from going down on a woman?
A lot of people are saying that they're speculating that he came out and said this because he's trying to overcompensate for being in the Behind the Candelabra movie. So let's move on to how she handles this Michael Douglas thing. So that's Erin Burnett. She seems upset about it.
I think I say, yeah, she could. It might be tough for a female anchor to read that. But first of all, this is the tease, and so she's obviously delivering a thing in the tease. That's full of attitude.
You weren't teased by her tease.
It's definitely no. I don't have any problem with it either. She's pissed at the story. There's no question. But I got no beef with her being pissed at the story.
It's celebrity tabloid stuff for her.
Here's how Erin Burnett handled. So she actually had to tackle it. Can you drop down to Erin Burnett Douglas 2?
Well, he answered the question, and they were recording it. And you know what? I don't want to talk about this, so I will let Michael Douglas tell you why he says he got throat cancer.
Without getting too specific, this particular cancer in the intestines is caused by something called HPV, which actually comes about from Cunnilingus.
I'm glad he's bringing up awareness about HPV. I should be more of an advocate for that. But can you see how it might be challenging for her to broach the subject?
Back to Michael Douglas very quickly. My favorite part of the story by far is that Douglas says that Catie got the throat cancer from going down on women. And then the next day, his people were like, this is not the kind of thing we want Michael Douglas to be saying. So his publicist comes out and says he wants to make it very clear he never said that was the particular cause of his particular cancer. And then The Guardian came back and released that clip they played where he says, without getting too like the great thing is that, so his publicist says, he never said that this was the particular cause of this particular cancer. The publicist is using the word particular twice.
It's also a very Clintonian response.
And then the actual thing that Douglas says is, without getting too specific, this particular cancer is caused by. Like, I wouldn't have used the word particular twice if I was the publicist. When his whole clip's 30 seconds long, yet he used the word particular.